All right, let's get you breaking updates now coming in. US has bombed Iranian military sites, then down missiles. Tehran has fired at troops in Kuwait. So the United States says that it has bombed radar and drone sites in Iran after Tehran shot down an American drone over the weekend. Iran then said that it targeted American soldiers in Kuwait with missiles, which the US says that it shot down. My colleague Mayank is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Mayank, the nominal ceasefire between Iran and US has been repeatedly tested with back and forth attacks. And now yet again we're seeing the same. This even as the US president claims that the talks with Iran are going on at a rapid pace.
Pratibha, word ceasefire has become an interesting term as far as West Asia is concerned, because since last almost 10-15 days we have seen operations being launched back and forth, which is Iran had targeted UAE and US forces, they had bombed areas in south of Iran. What do you see? I mean, and they continue to hold the ceasefire, I mean, as they say, and hold ceasefire so that one of the statements which came from US was that they are continuing with the operation so as to keep the ceasefire continuing. I mean, that was the interesting point which made by the US side. But then what you see immediately is actually, let us get back our viewers to the right from the beginning when the Operation Epic Fury started. Because in that case, not only regime change, blunting the capabilities of military-industrial complex of Iran, and also capability to hit the capability of Iran so that it is not able to help the proxies. And Lebanon has come back again. Hezbollah is said to be one of the important proxies of Iran, and that has also come back into the discussions. But most important point right now is to start movement, every kind of movement in Strait of Hormuz, because it has held brought everything to a stop on the larger globe plank. And that the reverberations of that issue is felt even in India. When you see the cost of your gases, I mean cylinders and even petroleum products rising, Pratibha. So what you see is actually it's also kind of a tactics or a pressure to compel the other side to agree to the maximum number of conditions. Because what you see on the face is only 2 points, which is opening the Strait of Hormuz and making Iran agree on accepting moratorium or complete stoppage of enrichment of uranium. But then there are multiple sub-conditions. When we come to the point number 1, which is Strait of Hormuz, how will it be regulated? Who will be regulating it? Will there be a toll collected? I mean, there are multiple sub-conditions to it. And this is what is happening since at least April 8th. That's what the point we can bring. And on sub-clauses, as far as on nuclear issues is concerned, it is also about 440 kg of uranium, which is already enriched and is lying with Iran. Who will be holding it? Will Iran be handing it over to US or to Russia, as they had agreed in 2015 under the Joint Comprehensive Plan? The other point, will Iran be ready to give up its rights completely? That has to be seen. These are the sub-conditions. So when you accumulate the sub-conditions, then becomes the larger conditions. As of now, only 2 points. But then interestingly, as we are hearing, Iran had brought in the point of Lebanon also. Cessation of all kind of operations on Lebanon side. Yeah, Pratibha?
Okay, all right. Let's see what happens next, because on one hand you have peace talks taking place, on the other hand there are violations of the ceasefire multiple times. A response from the United States as well. We have more breaking updates in fact now coming in. The US President Donald Trump on one hand has gone on to say that negotiations with Iran are continuing at a rapid pace. So that's a big statement coming in from the US President after Tehran suspended the negotiations. Trump claims that talks are continuing at a rapid pace. This is despite the fresh exchange of fire that has tested the fragile ceasefire between the two sides. Donald Trump going on to say the talks are continuing at a rapid pace with the Islamic Republic of Iran. So he took to Truth social media to say that talks are going on. The ceasefire reached nearly 2 months ago after weeks of conflict has come under renewed strain as US and the Iranian forces exchanged strikes over the weekend well into Monday. The latest attacks have also raised concerns that the truce could collapse and derail the ongoing diplomatic efforts. But Trump goes on to say that the talks are going on at a rapid pace. That's the update that Trump has put up on social media. But it again raises questions. Are the peace talks ongoing? Has it been derailed for now?